Welcome back, everyone. We had a bit of an extended break here where Risk and I got to get some food. And the players got to get ready for the game. It's going to be Cloud9 versus eUnited in a best-of-3 here for the upper bracket final.
Yeah, a spot in the grand final.
Yes, indeed. And this is going to be an interesting one, in my opinion. You were right on the 2-0 in this World Patrol.
Yeah. You're going to come to me for more great advice on predictions?
Yes, I'll have to do that.
Okay. So, so this, in my opinion, could potentially be the matchup that we're going to see in the grand final. I feel like Cloud9, without a doubt, is the favorite to win this spot and win this qualifier. But eUnited is a team that I've seen for a long time grow and grow to come to a level where they're not yet where they can challenge Cloud9 in the best-of-3, I feel like, not at least on like a close third map. But I feel like they can definitely do some damage, and they have upset potential of potentially bringing it to that third map. So I feel like this could be the matchup that we're also going to see in the grand final. So, with that being said, though, even though I think eUnited are a great team, I still think it's going to be a 2-0 for our good friends from Cloud9. They simply have too high of an individual level. I know they're still trying to make things work out. They're still trying to make the strategies get rolling with Golden, but I feel like even on the level they're at now, it should be enough to beat eUnited. And that's being said that I think eUnited are really good, so being even more positive about Cloud9.
Okay, interesting.
So going for the double 2-0. We're going to go all out and say triple 2-0. I don't even know what the last game is, but I'm going to say 2-0. So I don't know. But yeah, I think Cloud9 should have a decent chance of winning this one.
And it does look like we're about ready to head into it here. Cloud9 versus eUnited in this best-of-3. As mentioned, first map is going to be Overpass, as you can see on the screen right now.
And what's your prediction, quickly?
Very quickly, I almost have to give it to you for the 2-0, but I believe in the eUnited boys. We got Moose, we got Relics, we got Ace, we got Dazzle, we got Dapper, we got all the boys collected.
All the boys.
I'll have to say it's going to be a 2-1, but in Cloud9's favor.
All right, so you're giving them a map. That's
Yes.
fair enough. I think that's a fair statement. They definitely have the potential to bring it to a third map. But let's see Rush here, ready with the USPS smoke. Will land on the site. Rush still trying to battle it out, but he will be taken out as Relics grabs his head. Automatic with the USPS trying to bring it back. We'll get one.
Oh, getting dicked here through the wood. And Dapper answers back as he finds Stico. Golden up on the high grounds, trying to find the long-range duel. Automatic still alive. Golden does manage to find one on Dazzle. Automatic low on HP, but he finds one on Dapper as well. Automatic with a triple. Golden have gotten one, and it's now going to be all on Moose. They do have a kid here on Automatic, picked it up. And they are going to make their way up close towards this side, but good job here by Moose. He finds a quick kill on Golden, who was the high HP player. Finds the headshot on Automatic as well, and that's going to be eUnited taking the pistol.
One thing to note as well is that Overpass is the map we're currently playing. If you're new to Counter-Strike, haven't spotted it, if you have played this game for a while, then what I'm saying right now is irrelevant. But what I'm saying is that eUnited picked this map. So it's very important because the secondary map, of course, is going to be Inferno, a map where Cloud9 is very, very strong. The only teams they lose to in Inferno are legendary, world-class, tier 1 teams, kind of like Astralis, the Face Clan, and all that stuff. But on Inferno, they should have it in the bag. So eUnited need to get a win here now. They need to get this win on Overpass, so they can bring it to that third map, which is Mirage, which I feel like could be a chance for them. It's definitely a bigger opportunity than Inferno. So a win here on Overpass is definitely needed for eUnited in order to bring this one close.
I'll have to agree with that. eUnited, they got off to a decent start here with getting the pistol on the T side. It's not an easy task. I think right off the bat, like right off the top of my mind, without having any stats on it, I think we see the T-side victory in the pistol roughly 40% of the time, which is not, I mean, it's not 50-50, and it definitely favors the CT side for the pistol. Not only with the longer range, you can one-tap with the USPs, but also the fact that on the pistol you need to brute force your way into a bomb site, and just with a bit of utility on the CT side, you can make that a really tough situation.
Skadoodle has gone down for the forward position. Stico trying to make it work with the Desert Eagle. Going to flash out Automatic. See if he's going to get anything out of that. Very close to hitting shot, but Stico turns around. We saw him, the Desert Eagle hero, yesterday. Can he get more done? Only the damage, but not the kill. Golden and Rush now 2v4.
Relic's doing the right thing here. He knows that Stico is playing from up close towards long with that Desert Eagle. He's on the SMG, so he knows if he just jumps around like... I continue to think that it's DMX who made that song, but it's
Jump
not.
Around is the House of Pain.
House of
DMX
Pain,
is the Rough Riders.
Yes, I'm not entirely sure why I continue to think that's DMX when I know it's not.
No, don't worry, I got you. The hip-hop gurus here. All the questions. I'm here all week.
But what I was trying to say is, if you have that SMG, so make sure that you don't get one-tap, jump around the corners, go for the pre-fire. That seems to be working out most of the time. eUnited picking up. That's safe buy as well, and now they're going to be on the third round here. Cloud9 on a full eco, no investment whatsoever. Skadoodle actually sitting on roughly 3k, so obviously he's going to be able to get that AWP in the next round. Automatic as well, sitting on 2650, so he's going to be able to get a bit more utility in the next round, which is going to help him out massively in my opinion.
Yeah, this is not a bad decision here. Cloud9 knows that they have to break eUnited early on, so there's no real reason to go for maybe an extra cease at 75 or stuff like that, because they're probably, unless something insane happens, going to be run over. But in that next round, they want everyone to be on point. That means Skadoodle potentially on an AWP, having enough utility to hold the opposition back, and they're going for that choice. It's a conservative one, but I like it. Right now, this bomb site is just going to be waltzed in on. Taken for free, and we might have a round with no bloodshed. As I say that, Golden might be taken out here.
Yeah, the thing is, Cloud9, they know that if they run into to Dazzle here with the SMG, they're just gonna give him free money. He'll take that any day of the week. So they gotta be considering, is it actually worth it? They've already given him 1200, and at this point, as you can see on the screen, Stico, Skadoodle, and Rush, they're just slowly but surely falling back to safety, trying to, you know, not allow Dazzle to farm up too much money with this SMG. And I think that's a somewhat decent decision. I know a lot of people tend to say, but they don't really have anything, so why are they saving? It's not so much about saving, it's more so denying your opponents getting more money. And actually, Stico finding the frag here on Relics, trying to go for a bit of a hunt here towards the later stages with that SMG, but he's not going to get anything out of it. And obviously, he's going to drop it. I say obviously, but we've actually seen it every once in a while that it gets picked up, and it does. Golden.
Yeah, Golden really likes SMGs as well,
yeah.
So it's not too big of a surprise. And Skadoodle will be on the glass cannon as well, worth to note.
And with that SMG on Golden, it allows him to get a bit more utility. You can see the smoke, the incendiary, the flashbang, and the nade as well. So plenty of utility here on Golden, and that is definitely going to give them a good opportunity to get something done. Skadoodle decides to go for a lot of aggression here on short B. Gonna make all the way out, peeking in towards the pipe.
It's a nice setup where he has automatic to make sure if someone comes out of connector.
Oh, automatic needs to.
Yeah,
go
it's
for
actually a scary angle to be honest,
yeah.
because Dazzle. Oh, Skadoodle. See ya. Dazzle is out.
I love it.
I was about to say it's a dangerous angle because Dazzle can kind of walk out the first meter before automatic sees it from short, but Skadoodle then turns around and shoots him through the door, so nothing matters in the end anyways.
Or the first 3 feet for you guys in NA.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Now obviously, Risk and I, we are both from Europe, so
surprise, surprise.
I mean, I don't think you can hear it on our accents.
I think you're being very, very self and also me flattering at this point. Pre-cap from Stico, completely ready for it. In the defensive position is Relics. Now the pushes and the Molotovs, smokes, flashes, everything is raining in towards this bomb site. Skadoodle is ready and waiting.
Finds the frag here on Relics, gets the leg shot on Moose as well. He's so low on HP, and finally he's going to get dealt with. In the meantime, Moose finds the frag on Automatic. It's now going to be on Golden with that SMG, the MAC-10, and Rush on the M4 in a 2-on-3 situation up against Dapper, Ace, and Moose. It's going to be a tough one here for Cloud9, and if they lose this round as well, it's already a somewhat decent half here for eUnited. Golden, he finds Moose, takes, or deals a lot of damage, I should say. Rush takes him down. Ace does manage to get the trade. Golden up close and personal, but Ace, what a flick. Golden falls as well, and that is going to be the 4th round on the board here for eUnited. 4-0, off to a brilliant start.
Yeah.
Furthermore, Cloud9, their money is somewhat in the gutter. Obviously, Golden, seeing as he saved 1,500 when he bought into the previous round, he's going to have a bit more money than the rest of the team. He decides to buy a Deagle and Kevlar with a smoke behind it. Still sitting on 2,800, and with the round losing bonus, it gives them plenty of money to buy up completely in the upcoming.
Let's see Moose trying to get in close with the AK-47, but will be taken down to 8 HP. And now Stico is in this corner and connected. No one's come nearby, but eUnited, they posted very defensively. They tried to get an advantage on towards that B bomb side, but Moose couldn't get it. So now they're rotating back to the drawing board and back to the playground. They go.
If that was pre-CSAT 75 patch, he would have been dead, because that was a dink from Rush onto Moose with the CSAT 75. Stico in towards connector. He's going to go down to Dazzle here. And as you can see on the minimap, eUnited slowly but surely gaining some ground, gaining some map control. And that's one of the things, one of the reasons why, in my opinion, this is such a heavy CT-sided map, is the mere fact that right off the bat, the T-side don't really have much map control. They have to fight for every inch of map control, check every corner here and there, and it gives a lot of opportunities for the CT side. Another opportunity here for Skadaddy, as it's actually going to be automatic, finding the frag on Redix. Skadoodle goes down, Golden finds one on Dapper, and all of a sudden it's a 3-on-3. It's getting a bit close for comfort here. Moose.
He gets a double kill after being down to 8 HP. That's 2 kills straight after.
I mean, he is one of the biggest animals walking on 4 legs.
Yeah, there we go. One thing to note as well, I see United up 5-0, and we're going to see this buy coming in from Cloud9, is that they actually have monster T-sides, as one would expect here on Overpass. They win 58.2% of their rounds on this CT side. So 5-0, if they get 2 more rounds, they have a decent first half. That's a very dangerous outlook. This is also the map where Cloud9 struggled against Team Blackout, who are now eliminated from the tournament, where they actually was forced into the overtime as Ace picks up Skadoodle. Not ready for that. Him waiting below the smoke.
Stico sitting right behind it as he does manage. It's actually Golden stealing it away, and he finds the double. Stico does go down, but Golden, he's not done yet. He finds a triple for the round. It's only Ace and Dapper getting a kill so far into it. Golden does manage to get 3 of his own moves, picking up where he left off in the previous. Golden still in towards connector. Moose notice the flashbang coming out. Beautiful teamwork here from Golden and Rush. Moose is going to go down, but Ace with the AWP trying to find an angle here. Golden is crouched down. Ace just patiently trying to find an angle. Oh, he spots him and will go for the wallbang. Indeed. Care of Golden. It's now going to be all on automatic. So it was actually him throwing that, giving Golden the opportunity to get the quad kill. And now it's automatic against Ace. In this one-on-one situation, Ace switching over to the AK-47, giving him a bit of a better opportunity to potentially find that initial angle. But it looks like at least move down towards B. He doesn't have that much time to work with. And automatic, oh, this is a bit unfortunate for automatic. He actually starts on the rotation up close towards the A-bomb side instead. I was about to say that Ace was going to run into automatic down towards B. And if you're automatic, I mean, he's sort of split between the 2 maps right now, which makes a decent amount of sense. And yes, indeed, the smoke goes down automatic. He's going to jump out on the ledge. Ace peeks up, and Ace finds the frag, and the 3rd kill for the round, and that's going to be the 6th round on the board for eUnited. 6-0.
Whew, looking pretty good. Overpass, the map that eUnited, one of the maps that they're best on. They have a win percentage of 68.2 in general over what is 22 games with this current lineup. So definitely a map they enjoy playing, but also it's rare that they face off against teams like Cloud9 of their caliber. The ones getting close to that are Rogue and Heroic, the two that I can remember, the two games that I've seen with these guys on Overpass before. And I remember at least them losing to Heroic. So getting a scalp here against Cloud9 would be great. They've done they made a great start to this. 6-0 and potential of 7 because only pistols now on Cloud9. There's a big chance for them.
And Dazzle connecting here with Golden. Before that, Rush did open up the round by taking one on Moose. Now they are making sure that none of the Cloud9 players can go too aggressive and potentially find the weapon up here, which is obviously the wise decision. Rush does manage to get the dink here on Relics, or Skylar, whatever you want to call him. Automatic takes the same position as Rush had before. Automatic low on HP as well. Skadoodle and Stiko playing up on a short. Stiko playing up close towards the, whatever you want to call this. I guess sandwiches is, I mean, we use that call for so many other places, so why not here? Stiko does manage to find it on Dazzle, but a quick trade coming in from Dabber, and it's now going to be all on automatic, sorry. Low on HP as mentioned, but so is Relics.
Definitely going to be a hard round to win. Especially and a hard round to just do any damage.
Is in yet another good position and does manage to take him down. And as you mentioned, 7 rounds will be good here for eUnited. They've gotten
already now. It's a good first half. They can lose every single round from now on, and it's still going to be a good first half. Obviously, they're going to be kicking themselves if that happened, but eUnited, they're looking incredibly strong. And I said before this match started, yeah, I have a lot of love for them. I think they can do very well, but I didn't think they were going to be this good. Let's be real. This is a great start.
Skadoodle, he only gets the tag here on Dabber. Takes him down to roughly 20 and falls back to safety for now. Now, something you also mentioned is that eUnited don't really meet Cloud9 that often, because Cloud9 are typically invited to events. This time around, they didn't play that well last time. Rush plays pretty well from this position, though. Does manage to find 2. Dabber, as I mentioned, low on HP. By the looks of it, it's just under 5 months ago that these two teams met each other last time.
Yeah, back in April.
And that time, I believe there was a best of 2, and they split maps, which is quite interesting. Moose, a beautiful double here, giving a decent opportunity for eUnited. That being said, they're so low on HP, both of the players. Oh, the nade coming in, but Dabber falls back just in time as he does spot it getting thrown above. He's moving closer towards the map, missing his opportunity on Stiko, but he's causing such a big distraction. Unfortunately, it's not good enough as Golden is still patiently waiting down towards the B bomb site. Finds one, and Dapper goes down as well.
So, finally, Cloud9 will get that first round on the scoreboard, 1-7. As they still survive with all the players bringing money into the bank, scheduled on 2K after buy, so we'll have some extra cash to go around. On the other side of things, eUnited, I bring it a bit down. Like, Moose is only on 800, but surely they're going to go for the buy if they lose this one as well, so economy will be fine, but then it's going to be eco time for them. So potential for Cloud9 to strike back in this game. Skadoodle once more, known for his aggressive plays, but will be taken out. Relics was completely ready for that. Stiko's not pushing in with the same timing. He's staying here for now.
That is definitely the wise decision. As you can see, Dabber is posted up for the corner, patiently waiting, but Stiko, he might just overstay his welcome here. As he does try and go for a bit of aggression, but he managed to get the frag on Dabber, throws out the smoke. Doesn't make noise as he falls back. And that could mean that the eUnited players think that he's still pushed forward. In the meantime, we have Automatic pushing out on long just to provide a bit of cover for Stiko as he's leaving long himself.
It's just general nice play from Cloud9 there, especially over towards long from Stiko. He puts down that smoke, and now they have to check every single corner everywhere they go if they want to go to that area. Actually, they're just going to go through toilets. They fear the lower part of it. And close range here is Stiko. He's also hurt now.
Oh, relic shot.
Woo. There we go. That's a shot and a half.
Playing up close on the left-hand corner. He's fully blinded, but he does spot the player. He's patiently waiting. Oh, good shot. As he gets partially blinded, Relix turns for the flash and actually spots Automatic, but Automatic will take him down. 3-on-3 now. Golden does get the spray down on Ace, and now setting up for the plant is going to be Moose. Golden almost connecting here on Dazzle, but Dazzle finds one and Moose gets the double.
Think about that. If Golden hit that spray on the bomb planter, the round would have been over.
Yes, indeed.
And he was just a little bit too much to the left. Just a tad.
It's a bit unfortunate, but eUnited bounce right back as Cloud9 did manage to take one in the previous, and now eUnited shutting them down once again, which means that Cloud9, they are going to be on pretty much a full eco for this one. A few upgraded pistols, Deco and Skadoodle on P250s. It's looking very good for eUnited right now.
Yeah, to be honest, I can kind of follow your 2-1 prediction now, because this is looking like Overpass is going to be their map. Of course, there's still plenty of rounds to go, 8 to be exact for eUnited if they want to win this, but they're looking solid so far.
This is one of the stacks that I was talking about yesterday that Mousesport does, where they're all lined up for the same angle, which means that if the players peek out here, they're faced with 4 opponents. You can see how much damage Relix actually took from that. Golden finds the frag on Dapper, but Relix peeks out again. He does manage to find 2. Automatic takes him down, and already, considering how little they invested into the round, well, they're actually net neutral at this point, as they did manage to get 2 kills, and they bought 2 P250s, so, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely nice that they can deny those 2 sets of weapons coming in from the T side. With us only being 10 rounds into that first half, there's still a couple of rounds to go, and the economy's kept low on at least one of the players. So now Cloud9 just needs to build on the back of this, get some rounds on the board so they can force the economy down for maybe the last 2 rounds or maybe the last round of the first half.
That's a good point. Cloud9, they definitely need to get some rounds on the board. 9 rounds for the T side. It's not too often that we see that. And as I mentioned, it is a CT-sided map, considered a CT-sided map. Statistics do agree with that.
Oh, this spot from Stiko.
I love it.
Okay, here we go.
That's a tough jump as well, because you need, like, if you're just, I guess we can do it in inches, 5 inches to the left or the right, you're going to fall down and make noise.
Yeah, then you're dead.
So it's not the easiest jump. You can try it for yourself. It's a bit harder than it seems.
It's a perfect position.
As you can see here from Dazzle's... Oh, Dazzle actually checks it! Next level game sense here from Dazzle, but Stiko, it's just such an OP position.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you know there's someone there, it's so tough to take him down.
So 1-man advantage for Cloud9 to begin this round. But they're running out of utility. 45 seconds to go and no smokes left, only 1 Molotov to keep back the opposition. On the other side, we have 3 smokes and 2 Molotovs on the T side to kind of block out and take sites. So Cloud9 from now on will have to rely on their fracking capabilities to stop this eventually incoming T side push. That is going to be the A-Rap.
Furthermore, Stiko with the only molly here on Cloud9, he's in connector, so that molly is going to be rendered more or less useless. eUnited are going to try and make their way up close towards that A-bomb site. Nice movement here from Dapper. Skadoodle taking so much damage from the fire on the back of site, but there's no more time to work with. They need to make it quick. Up towards the site, and Stiko, he denies the plant. That's going to be it. Rush needs to hide, and he does exactly that. Picks up 1 on Ace, and then indeed no more time. The round goes in favor of Cloud9. Beautiful stuff here from Stiko. Not just getting the first frag in that crazy position in connector, but that second frag on the bomb planter.
Yeah, that won them the round.
Exactly, that was, I guess, the cherry on top of the pie. Is that how you say it?
Maybe even ice cream, you could say. Yeah, I think cherry can go on both pie and ice cream. Whatever you want, mate. Whatever you want. Whatever kind of...
I don't like cherry, so...
Okay. Then
I don't want it.
You don't want it. Golden on the other side of things, because Cloud9 were down to just 1 player surviving, so Golden is forced to go on the MP9, and the rest of the team are kind of lacking utility and also kits. So no kits here, and only 1 Molotov on Golden. Stiko has nothing whatsoever apart from his M4.
Yeah, the silver lining here for Cloud9 is that they do have a decent amount of smokes. They do have some flashbangs. They actually decide to go for a lot of aggression in towards connector. Dazzle taken down here by Skadoodle. Does manage to deal a decent amount of damage. Takes Deco down all the way to 7 HP. Skadoodle down to roughly 50. Unfortunately, when there's two players that close to each other and going for, you know, switching out on the peak, you just don't have enough bullets to take both of them down, especially when they're shoulder peeking. Then you waste half of your bullets into the wall. But yeah, good double peek there from Skadoodle and Steeko.
Yeah, it's always nice to see those duos kind of work out.
Skadoodle, he's not done yet.
Yeah, this is nice from him, coming in, pushing aggressively from connector. Steeko's on the bomb site. Only 7 HP, but still manages to bring another kill to the board. Might even go for the triple, but Moose comes in and doubles up on his own. 1v3 now. Throws away the ult.
Smart. This was something that I mentioned in the previous game, that you gotta be aware about your surroundings, and Moose is exactly that. Finds the AWP, throws it out of the map, making sure that Cloud9 cannot pick it up.
Hey, you see, they all three went for it.
Yes, indeed. Had he not thrown it away from the map, they would have gotten an AWP. Their economy is still not great. Only 3 players staying alive, but as we all know, 3 can drop for 2, not the other way around. So their economy is going to go in the right trajectory, but they're not there yet.
Yeah. Also, eUnited are currently forced down to the last dollar, pretty much. So if they lose this, it's going to be eco territory for them. Ace and the boys now pushing in aggressively, but stopped in their tracks by that Molotov. And with that Molotov being put down, both CTs from short pull back and go into a more defensive position. They saw the smoke come down from the T side, then placed the Molotov to make sure that map control was going to be taken away just for a couple of seconds so they wouldn't get overrun quickly. Now, then, the defensive positions and allow the terrorists to push in, but there's so many players on the bomb side right now for Cloud9.
Here's going to be Ace getting the headshot and getting the double as well as he finds Deco. It's now going to be already a 5-on-3. So much damage from that nade, though. Dapper taken low, Dazzle and Ace as well. Golden goes for the aggression. Dazzle does manage to find one on automatic. Golden will take him down, but Dapper, he finds Rush. It's now going to be all on Golden, low on HP, and Dapper finds the final damage to take him out.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you have 4 players around the bomb site. If you can't really hit those shots in the 1v1 duels, then you're just going to pretty much lose the bomb site. Doesn't matter. The rotations were done nicely. They had the 2 players directly on the bomb site, and then one who was half rotation in and one who was at stairs. But it wasn't enough to hold it. And that's a big problem, to be honest, because Cloud9 with the individual talent should be able to hold a site with 2 players on it, one close by and one rotating in with 5 seconds.
I'll have to agree. That being said, though, the accuracy on Ace was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
He got that first wallbang over close towards the steps, and then finding the second frag as well. Quick headshots, and he just opened up the bomb site. Nice and easy for eUnited. 10-3 though, even if Cloud9 get the final 2, which seems unlikely considering that they're on a false buy, but they don't really have anything. So this is going to be a tough one for Cloud9. Even if they get the final 2, as I say, it's going to be 10-5, and eUnited, they should be able to string 6 rounds together on the CT side.
Yeah, definitely. Let's wait and see. Skadoodle taking out Steeko. Will grab one, but eventually also eliminated. And now 3v4, excuse me. Dapper's also down to 39 HP, but surely this is just going to be a walk in towards B. Dapper, what's the play here? Doesn't put down the Molotov. Waiting a bit. All 3 CTs in general in the same area around toilets. So they're just banking on the fact that the terrorists will run past them and potentially they can do some more economical damage with the CZ-75s. But for now, the terrorists are just going to roll back, go through Monster, and go for the B side plant.
That was a bit dangerous there from Dapper, though. He had his molly out in prime for so long, and he didn't have any teammates up on short. What we could see on the minimap was that the Cloud9 players were actually on short, so had they gone for a bit of aggression and found the right timing, he could have lost his life. A bit dangerous. Sometimes what I typically say is, don't pull out your nades until you're ready to throw them. That's just a good, rule of thumb.
It's a nice golden rule, if you will.
You got it. And Golden managed to pick up the AK-47. Gonna try and save that for the next round. Skadoodle did manage to save 2400. I'm not sure if he couldn't count the amount of rounds left and he was trying to save it up for another AWP. That's not going to happen. But, I mean, maybe. I don't know.
He can. He can get the M4 in full kit, though.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking about how many loss bonus they have. But
oh, yeah, it's far off, way far.
Yeah.
But now we're going to have the last round of the first half, so Skadoodle is going to be able to get the M4, full head armor, which I don't really understand since it's against AKs, but maybe he wants to challenge against the AWP, and then the head armor doesn't do any difference either way.
And
that was a nice point.
Golden picking up that AK-47. That does give him a good opportunity. He gets head armor, he gets the kit, he gets plenty of utility. So it gives him a bit more to work with, and actually a triple stack out towards long. But Dapper, what is this? Long distance spray down. He does manage to get two, both of them being headshots, but Automatic and Golden, they trade out for equal grounds. Automatic actually took a decent amount of damage from that exchange as well. That was a pretty nice spray down here from Dapper. And now eUnited, they are going to be setting up for the execute over towards B. It's only Rush left alone over towards the B bomb side. He gets dealt with nice and easy by Dazzle. Quick headshot. He's now setting up for the smoke just to confuse them on where the bomb is actually being planted. Dazzle finds the frag on Golden, and it's now going to be Automatic. He is a brilliant player, but he's left alone in a 1-on-3 situation. Low on HP, and indeed Dazzle gets to triple for the round, and that's going to be 12-3 for eUnited. Did you see this one coming?
No, definitely not. And I would like to quote the great Moses and say this is potentially squeaky bum time for Cloud9. This is.
I saw that yesterday.
This is where it gets dangerous. This is where the usual favorites are pressured into a point where you can't really find an answer. So we're going to need an answer right now in the pistol. Like they need the pistol right now. If they don't get the pistol, this map is over. I'm going to say it right now. That's just how it is. If they get the pistol, they have the potential of grinding it back, but they're going to need a lot of rounds in a row for that to happen.
I mean, you did praise eUnited for being great players, and for good reason. I mean, we can see it here. And as you mentioned a bit earlier, you didn't see them being this good, and you didn't suspect, such a great start to the game here for eUnited. And I'll have to agree, this is far from what I expected from this one. Relics. He just goes absolutely ham, finds a triple headshot. That's ridiculous. Ace takes care of Automatic. Relic's finally gonna get dealt with, but Ace with the double kill. That's the pistol going in favor of eUnited. And as you mentioned, this is looking incredibly bleak for Cloud9.
This is also a thing that I didn't expect, because I knew that the systems and everything in the strategy department was going to be on point for eUnited, because they are a great team structure-wise. But I did not expect...
Have a good organization behind them.
I did not expect any of the players to be on this level individually. Like, Relic's picking up that 3K in the pistol, almost nothing but headshots with that USPS. Every single player, I feel like, on this team is stepping up and playing a good individual game, which I didn't expect they were going to be able to do that against the likes of Automatic, Skadoodle, Rush, and even Golden and Stiko, the two non-frag dependent players on that team. So huge kudos, huge shout out to the guys on Team United individually. They're also stepping up.
Now, you did mention Skadoodle, and just to rub salt in his wounds, he's sitting on 4 kills currently. That's simply not good enough if you're supposed to be NA's absolute greatest AWP player.
That is true. Can't really argue with that fact.
Now, Skadoodle does manage to get one more on the scoreboard before this round ends, at least. And as he does manage to take Dazzle. Dazzle did get 2 beforehand. It's now going to be Stiko, very low on HP, and a 3-on-4 situation here. Relic's somewhat low as well. 13-3. Cloud9, they desperately need this force by victory. The pistol was incredibly important, and now it gets even more important as we progress. Relic's playing up close towards the site with the MP5, SD, and he finds the triple. That's another triple for Relic, surviving on just 1 HP. What an absolute monster.
And Relics, who had a relatively slow start to the first half, is now finding 6 frags and 2 rounds here. Very nicely done by him. Shows why the MP5 is now viable, because I wouldn't really expect anyone with the MP7, the weapon that is kind of switching in instead of, would have either made that play or been able to make that play. But he makes it happen. 2 MP9s, 1 MP5, 2 M4s, just pistols, and 1 hero AK on Skadoodle. And the spray down here for Relics.
Relics, another triple. Dapper chiming in with one of his own. And that's gonna be surely 15th round on the board here for eUnited. 15-3. And before the game runs out, I want to quickly put out a message to all you watching. If you could, please spam the noodle to help Skadoodle, so Cloud9 can bring it back on map 2, because
we need some noodles.
Yeah, it's not looking good here on map 1, that's for certain.
Aggressive Molotov, gonna block them off for a bit. Skadoodle gonna take a bit of damage. Same will automatic. Ace is pushing his way in. So much information, so much map control given to the CT side. Now they have shut down this entire area. Playground is completely clear. They know they can only be far back, connector or towards B.
Furthermore, Dazzle finds one without taking any damage, and Relics dealt a lot of damage early on and found the frag in towards connector as well. Ace managed to get one of his own. Steeko does manage to trade back here with the Deagle, but it's a 2-on-4 situation. Dapper already on the flank, and that's all she wrote. Let's put it like that. I think the fat lady just sang.
She's definitely not stinging Steeko's braces in this specific round. It will be 16-3. What an upset. Cloud9 bested on the map choice of the opposition, eUnited. And that is, I think, by far the quickest game we had so far in this close qualifier.
That hurts. I feel bad for the Cloud9 boys.
Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man.
Indeed.
That's how it is. Cloud9, we hope they can bring it back on this secondary map. That's, of course, their map choice coming up next. So surely there's a potential of them getting stuff done on Inferno and then potentially taking it onto Mirage. But United, they look strong, and they're definitely not going to go down from this level, I feel like. So we're going to have to wait and see. We're going to take a small break, and then we're going to be back with the secondary map, Inferno, in this best of 3. See you then.